Welcome back, Sly Gold. We are here with our penultimate run for this event, and it's going to be a banger. Eggy, if you wouldn't mind introducing yourself and tell us a little bit about the run.
Hey guys, I'm Dr. Eggy, and this is Crash of the Titans any percent on Wii. We're gonna be pretty much skipping a lot of basically almost every single fight in the game, and also we're playing on hard difficulty because this game is linked to Crash Tag Team Racing's game engine, which is also linked to The Simpsons Hit and Run engine. So long story short, the speed setting in Crash Tag Team Racing's racing mode is linked to the difficulty setting in this game. So the enemies, Crash, everything moves faster because of that. So I will be starting time as soon as we hit continue here. So that will be in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And immediately we have a unskippable cutscene that's like a minute and 40 seconds or something. So yeah, and we're gonna have a little bit of fun here with the cursor and goof around and collect mojo for literally no reason.
At long last, the world will have a way to recycle water.
And the Wii version here has similar mechanics to Super Mario Galaxy, where with the cursor you can collect all cool stuff like in this game, the mojo.
Yep, even during cutscenes, which is fun and gives you something to do. And you got all these funny different cutscene cursors you can use, and it's pretty fun to mess around with.
And the cutscenes themselves are pretty fun by themselves, in my opinion.
Yes, this game, it does have pretty S-tier voice acting and writing, so the fact that the cutscenes are unskippable is low-key a good thing, but we enjoy it. We enjoy it here. I don't mind
definitely. It. Especially like when we're running, well, when I'm running 100% at least. It's a long enough category where the cutscenes are like spread around all across the run in a pretty good manner, where there's decent enough breaks during the run.
Yeah, I like the breaks, for sure.
Oh yeah, how did Coco even get captured in that? The cage has a floor on it. How did that happen?
I'm just gonna stay here a while.
I don't question it. But anyways, I'm stupid and immediately forgot to plug in my fucking... Where's my other batteries? Okay, I totally forgot to... This is funny as hell.
Yeah, so this game is a big game that uses two controllers, or in this case, two sets of controllers, one Wiimote and one nunchuck on both. And yeah, the two controllers, the co-op mode is just extremely fast in this game and gives no disadvantage basically. Like in some other games you might like share a health bar, or you might do like less damage per character or something, but in this game there's nothing like that basically. You can just have pretty much double everything with two controllers, if you can control two characters at once perfectly, which, well, it's quite difficult with just one person. Especially if you're playing on the Wii version, where there's two Wiimotes and two nunchucks. Unless you have four hands.
This does, like, take practice. I honestly can't believe how well I've gotten at this. I saw somebody called Shadowbrine do runs like this one day, and they made it look feasible with the tray or like table strat, which I never thought of doing, and as soon as that idea was shown about, that was a game changer. So at the beginning of the level, what you saw is called a Mark II jump. The entire run of this game, you're going to be seeing glitched high jumps, and there are 3 different versions of that. And the last one, which is called a Mark III, we're about to be doing right up here. And it is going to be activating a glitch that we call boobs, which stands for breaking out of bounds shifting. So that is a Mark II combined with a Mark I after it, because after you get set in the air in a Mark II, you have a frame of Crash standing on the ground mid-air, and you can do that to activate your Mark I by shaking the nunchuck, which on PS2 is way harder to do in Mark III because you have to perfectly time a circle press in the air rather than just shaking the nunchuck, which it works like 90% of the time. So running on PS2 can be a little painful because of that reason alone. And also,
and confirm.
Yeah, Wii has this funny spin jump where you can shake the Wii remote and just stand still and send them flying. PS2 is technically possible, but you have to like spin your analog stick, like actually, to get the spin thing. You have to like physically spin Crash around. So it's really not feasible. So in the PS2 version, most runners, actually pretty much everybody, they use a glitch called the Infinite Mojo, which is a funny thing where you go in the Mojo room with a Titan that you get provided at the start with that doesn't move until you like jack it, and you exploit him for Infinite Mojo. So that was episode 1, and episode 2 is a very long episode. This might take me a while, so get ready.
Okay, so coming to age story.
Well,
by just the title alone, it sounds really long.
I don't know why this is being... Okay, well that works, I guess. Go left, I guess.
Yep, what I'm gonna do here is just a big jump, and we're just gonna glide over here. Just chilling. What's over here, I wonder? Something cool, probably.
And that is the largest boobs in the game, which is really fun to say.
Indeed. And yeah, end level. Just like that.
Alright.
Now, one advantage of the PS2 version over the Wii version are the auto saves at the end of the level. While in the Wii version, you can't really stop them, but on the PS2 you can easily just remove the memory card, and they'll never happen.
Yes, that does save a good amount of time over the run. And we even tried very recently, maybe like a month or two ago, to force literally max out the Wii's save memory. I did that personally. I downloaded like every single Cabela's game on the Wii to fill up the memory, and even then the game still tries to save, and it actually loses time. It attempts to save, and it makes you choose a save slot to ride over. So that does stink, but Wii also has its many advantages. Like at the beginning of the level, you saw me use the cursor, the Wii remote cursor, to pick up a free jack without even touching it, which is huge. I'm failing like every single Mark II.
The free jacks give you a faster running speed for the duration that you have it,
as well as a one-hit KO for any Titan in the game, which is very nice. And sometimes, if you're very lucky, you can get one for bosses, and that saves a good amount of time.
Oh yeah. And this game is also available on the Xbox 360, but the Xbox 360 version of this game is the Radical Entertainment somehow made it the slowest version of the game. So unlucky Xbox 360 enjoyers.
It's more than unoptimal. It's just like an actually bad port of the game with like screen tearing and whatnot, and maybe tell them about. Oh, of course, here we go. We got invincible snipe glitch, where he just refuses to take damage from his own shot. This happens like half the time, which is pretty funny. But there are what is it? The Xbox version of this game. I think it's only the Xbox version, right? Other than PAL, that patches the other glitch jumps, except Mark 1.
I think that is correct.
Wow, yeah, Xbox. But so the glitch jumps Mark 2 and Mark 3, they are only available on the NTSC versions of the game. They are patched out of PAL, which is unfortunate for PAL players.
AKA me.
Yes. And one of those disadvantages is not being able to skip this cutscene up here, which is the Texas Mojo repository cutscene. Oh, don't knock that off. Okay. I'm forgetting which controller. I usually do not do runs this like right after waking up. But we're rolling pretty okay still. We're fine.
Yeah. I mean, especially in 100% runs that I mainly do, forgetting which controllers, which grass is very common in my opinion at least. It's very difficult to keep track of where both grasses are, especially when you're like constantly fighting around. In 100% you need to actually like collect like a lot of stuff, so you actually do need to do the fights fairly normally at least, with obviously some speedrun strats and cool stuff in them. But yeah, during those it's really difficult to keep track of where both grasses are and constantly juggle between the two.
Dude, I was trying to do like 100% two controllers on this, and oh my god, it's like barely doable. So
I can imagine.
Yeah, playing on Wii, like actual Wii, is kind of got its own like annoyances, and one of them is accidentally like flicking the wrong nunchuck, so you send in the player you were trying to launch the other one with into the backpack early. Alright, so here we're skipping another cutscene that activates the stairs, and we don't need stairs. Here's another cutscene skip. The Mark 1.
Yeah, a lot of the cutscene skips in this game are just dodging the trigger by any means necessary, usually by going over it quite often, or sometimes even around it.
Or right through it with camera manipulation too. Oh wow, that's sad. I didn't even know that's a death trigger. What?
Interesting. Yeah, I've never had that for myself.
Yeah, usually you try and fall like that. Okay, now I know. Don't hit his nose. Monkey nose is bad. All right, now we finally get interesting, cool tech in the game and movement with the Aku skateboard. My favorite part of the game, probably.
Oh yeah.
So the game becomes much faster now.
Yes, the Aku skateboard, or the whatever it's called, the air grind move, just makes you go so much faster than normally running. And it actually gives some interesting movements by just grass alone without any movements.
Oh, cool! I got the right line too. You can pull that out during the loading. If you do that the right time, you just go forward while you can't move, which is pretty nice. There's tech with these feathers where if you kick, you can carry the momentum for longer on the ground, and then jump and you carry it for longer. It's kind of weird. And we're about to...
Are unlocked?
Yeah, I kind of didn't mean to do that. That's like 0.1 or 2 frames of time loss, unfortunate. No. That might lose the world record if we get that pace.
Yeah.
And we're approaching our first boss.
Crash, you gullible fool! You walked right into my trap.
It's
Now
Cortex
I'll have you
himself.
and the mojo.
Cortex, why do you keep doing stuff like this?
Well, actually, it's pretty fun. You should try it. You know, riding around in huge rumbling machines and whatnot. Very stimulating. Uka taught me a
And
new
yeah,
process
I
called
think about
mojo
this game is that
mutations.
it is
I will
dubbed
use the
in a
stolen
lot of
mojo
languages.
to create a huge
Much
army
more
of
than like
loyal mutants,
all the previous
not
Crash games.
rejects like you
Like all the previous
guys.
Crash games were all just on like the
Best of all,
quote-unquote
I will use this
normal
army to
European
construct a
languages, the most
mighty
common ones
robot,
like
the
Spanish,
largest
German,
doomsday
French,
device
Italian,
I've
maybe
ever
even,
built.
but maybe
I
even
will
Dutch
smash
if you're
Wumpa
lucky.
Island, then
But this
take
game is
over
also
the
in the
world.
Nordic, dubbed in the
And I
Nordic
shall
languages,
call
which is
this
very
robot
cool.
The Doominator.
Yeah, kind of like Sly. It's got a lot of
That name
languages that you don't
Cortex,
expect.
deal with
dubs
Crash and my pathetic brother.
Yeah,
I will take
although
the
I don't
mojo
remember
and
if this
Bandicoot
game is dubbed in
female back to
Portuguese,
our base.
unfortunately. So, unlucky.
I wouldn't know either. And here's our beautiful friend, the Yuctopus. There is a funny thing I could do during the cutscene, but it's a small chance of soft locking, so I probably won't do it. Oh, I have the wrong players out.
Oh dear.
I'm normally player 1 there. Okay, I'm just gonna not even have a chance to bring out the gore. I do not want a chance bringing him out.
Not player 2, what do we ever do with player 2?
Uh-oh. And
Well, that is unfortunate.
I've been, really... Okay, come on, you. Okay.
Well, that...
Okay. Holy! Oh my god! I really hope that gore does not come over here.
Biting me.
Nah, you're far enough out of his combat range.
Stop helping him. Now out
Yeah,
of
we
it.
can just take him down with the spike like that.
Roll you.
And then we just need to knock down all of these walls with the octopus to finish the boss fight. A very convenient way to use its laser move.
Oops.
And then by just smacking him with the regular attacks, and with basically every mutant, you can cancel the regular attack animation with a block, and like that you can combine a lot of attacks in a very fast manner. Unfortunately in the Weavers you can't do that with the ranged mutants, like the Snipe, Stens, and Electric that will be later on.
Alright, now we got like a 3-minute cutscene or something like that.
Yeah, this is roughly 3 minutes long.
Won, you furry simpleton?
Oh, I only have
Well,
one cursor.
Uka got away with the mojo and your
Oh yeah,
sister.
oh, unlucky.
You'll never find them in time.
Give me that mojo.
The next time you see me crash, I'll be controlling a world-conquering robot.
Yeah, story so far in this game. Aku Aku and Coco got kidnapped, and we saved Aku Aku. Now we're gonna save Coco.
We're gonna get Coco back.
Aku Aku was pretty easy to save.
We must stop them.
Oh wait, but
have
we
to
never saved him, did
follow
we?
Cortex and
But he
find
still
out where
got
they've
here
taken
somehow.
Coco.
We just left him in the cage in the first episode and never got him out.
Oh, you're right! I mean, he is a thin piece of wood. He probably just realized at some point he could just slip right through.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous and appalling.
So,
You failed to destroy
fun fact,
Crash
John
Bandicoot.
DiMaggio is voicing Uka Uka here, and he voices Bender and Jake from Adventure Time. You got a lot of like A-list Hollywood voice actors in here. You got Tom Kenny, who's like everybody knows who Tom Kenny is. I forget his name, but the guy who voices Invader Zim is in this.
My name's
I
on the
think he does some Doom
stationery.
Monkeys and stuff, and some Brat Girls. Yeah, I definitely hear his voice in the Brat Girls.
On the stationery.
And
Respect the master.
It's really nice stationery too.
obviously
Oh,
Aku
I know.
is
Glossy.
what, Greg Eagles, who voices Grim
You
and
have
Billy
never
Mandy.
been more
And
wrong.
Billy, I don't know that guy's
Thank you.
name, but the guy who voices Billy
What?
is also in this
What do you
game.
mean?
There's
Thank
like
you
a
again.
lot. There's a lot
Harder than the
of
first.
great, incredible voice
Allow
acting
me to
going on
announce
in
your
this game.
replacement.
Like they probably had
Cortex.
plans for a cartoon
come
series.
on. He
It felt
didn't
like
even
in the
have a
works,
cup.
but
Take out the
that
trash,
obviously never
girls.
happened. But it would have been like really cool
Sorry,
if we did
Uncle,
get that.
but it's time for some young blood to lead us to victory.
Yeah,
And now that we
definitely.
have Coco,
I
we
mean,
can
at least
make
if it was
her
not
build
dubbed
the
finished, I would have
robot.
watched it.
You won't get away with this. Crash will come for me and kick your butt.
Finished
Yes,
up.
yeah.
I hope Crash
That would be
tries.
cool.
I really do.
Yeah,
After
the Finnish.
all,
You
I
can
need a
probably
new
tell some of the
fur coat.
also the if you're playing this game ever in Finnish that some of the Finnish voice actors are like some really common ones who also voice a lot of different things.
Your hair is dumb.
Even in
Oh,
Sly
shut her
Cooper, I'm
up.
pretty sure. I'm currently looking through some of their listings on Wikipedia.
Oh, cool. All right.
Since obviously since Finland isn't that large of a country, there are a lot of voice actors do a lot of things.
All right, episode 5. So this is basically skating the level, and I bet a lot of people, including myself, replayed the living crap out of this level. And we're gonna be using a lot of the kicking to carry the feather momentum, but for the most part at this beginning part, it's faster to just ride the river and a lot more consistent.
Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I don't think there are any any Sly Cooper voice actors in here.
Oh.
I'm actually kind of surprised by that. I'm sure there's at least someone in here. Maybe mine were muted, but yeah, in Titans apparently there's very little Sly Cooper voice actors. Maybe it's a different dubbing studio that did that. But yeah, this level we can get some clear visualization of the feathers, and also cutscenes keep here with the camera manipulation trick, like that. Like if you didn't know there was a cutscene there or a skip there, you would have no idea. Unless I told you.
And then there's another one right here where we also stop a rhino roller from spawning.
Yeah, just like that. Makes it look easy.
Oh my god.
And yeah,
oh my god! Jesus Christ, that's not how that normally goes.
Works though.
Yeah, okay. Oh. My steering's getting all messed up in this part from going that fast.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, I'm all the way back here? Oh, wow. That's pretty trash.
But yeah, you can tell by collecting a lot of feathers in a row that you can just get a crazy amount of speed. But the camera can't even keep up with this almost.
Okay, at least we get the end.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I spent like an entire day with save states one day getting those feather combos down, and it definitely paid off.
Oh yeah. Can tell.
And send
And we can
the...
hit the cutscene here slightly early by just jumping at it instead of waiting for the elevator to rise up.
Right, let's hope these spikes are nice to me. I try and go a little slower at the start to try and bait him out to attack. Oh wait, yeah, there's a free jack back there. I'm forgetting about this.
Yeah. It's basically never used, even in 100%, because you skip this fight in there as well.
Wait, that's actually huge. I can walk that. I can just walk there now. Holy. I'm literally like strat finding in the middle of this run.
Let's go. But there's a Rhino Roller. We don't care about them in this game. But in Mind Mutant, the Rhino Rollers are the main source of actual good big movement speed and movement check.
Yeah, Mind Over Mutant has some pretty crazy speed runs as well. Definitely give that a watch too.
Oh. But unfortunately, we can skip the cutscenes in that game, so unlucky.
Yes. Big reason I personally don't run it. Along with the fact there's no off-road skateboard, that's honestly the main reason.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
So, recent find, probably known by other people, but not me. You can kick, and the kick animation cancels out any splatting, like running into the wall and like splat animation, which is pretty nice. So you clip right through that door. You can just go right through that gate back there, which is funny.
Yep. Radical entertainment moment right there.
Apparently that was a gold, by the way. I just golded that level.
Episode 7.
Yo.
The Blizzard of Claws.
And here we are on episode 7, and this level's kind of scary, not gonna lie. It's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Okay, he didn't do the WWE move. Uh-oh. Just do that.
Yep. Okay, there we go. Big height.
We're gonna skip the cutscene here.
Oh yeah, letting them just destroy whatever that electricity. What even is that thing? There's some kind of electricity thing that powers up the spider butt.
Just a generator. I don't know.
I guess, yeah.
I bet it's powered by. Oh my god! What the? Wow, dude! What is going on? That's never happened.
Yeah, it's pretty rare for the Magmadons to use their special attack like that, but it's crazy.
Rare as in, that's the first time that I can remember that happening.
Let's go.
And I got the funny you don't get to land glitch on the skateboard, which is sadly a little common. I'd like for it to happen less.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it might happen less if you land with the kick. At least,
Well, I tried to. The problem is, I think you can't jump again sooner.
Maybe, like if you just kick in the air right before landing. Maybe, I don't know. At least that's what I've been doing at times, and it seems to work somewhat. But obviously I can't do it all the time.
Oh, let's go. Alright, hang on. Concentrate here. This is a little... Let's see.
Yeah. A little
okay, there we go.
Here. There we go. Yep, skip the cutscene. That would normally start the boss fight, and it's a very lengthy cutscene as well.
I just... Okay.
Oh, no, not quite. Yeah, normally here we would have a fight again, a quote-unquote fight, I suppose, against the tiny tiger who was over there. Yeah, that was tiny. Or you can also come Tony if you want. He's actually tiny in this game.
Uh-oh.
At least you'll see even a bit right soon.
Oh. I did not. That sucks. I accidentally stayed on the skateboard for too long. Oh well. Okay.
Oh.
Rip. Oh well.
Okay.
This run's
Well, now we get to
already
see
like
Tony.
tragic anyway. It's
Crash, I
whatever.
really am cross with you. I'm just trying to do my
Yes.
job, and you go and
Yeah.
cause
Now
all
we
this
get to talk to
chaos.
Tony.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
hit your face.
it's okay. We get to know the plot now.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry about that.
The
I wish
very
some
cool
sort of
plot of
reconciliation was
Tiny being
possible here,
angry of
and
not being in the
frankly, I'm still mad
previous
about the
game
last
or whatever.
You didn't even invite me. That really hurt.
See, we don't skip the good cutscenes,
Exactly.
and that's one of them. We had to let him get back at us for not inviting him to tag team racing.
Yeah. Which is also, I've heard, a pretty good game.
Yes, it's also another, as I said, this game is tied to tag team racing, same developers, same game engine. And I didn't think about it till now, but they made Crunch Mr. T and Tiny Mike Tyson.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. I didn't
Yeah.
get kicked off I got kicked off by that time. These are very, like, scary jumps because usually one mistake and you fall and die, but there is like a backup where if you fail the Mark II and you're quick enough, you can do a Mark I and still make it. But the Mark I's are a little tighter.
Honestly, you're just awesome.
So baby Mark IIs, which a baby Mark II is what I refer to doing a Mark II jump without spinning.
You mean
Because if
Dr.
you
Cortex,
do,
don't
if you
you?
jump too high there, there's like a death barrier really high up, and yeah, you don't want to
This
die
isn't
there,
good, Crash.
obviously.
Nina's a lot smarter than Cortex ever could be. I'll take us there now. Get ready, Crash.
Yeah, now we learned that Cortex got thrown away in place of Nina. So Nina is the big bad of this game.
All right, and now we are going to the engine portion of the game, and right off the bat, we're doing another cutscene skip to skip the Planet of the Apes cutscene.
Yes, this game has a lot of movie references, like I'm pretty sure every single episode title is a movie reference. Which they didn't really translate well into other languages, and all the other languages just translated the titles of the episodes, at least into Finnish, I'm pretty sure into Danish as well.
So that, I tried to skip that cutscene back there. It's kind of inconsistent because you have to rely on the Doom Monkeys not hitting you too far out of place, and that did kind of happen, unfortunately, but it's not that long of a cutscene, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
There is another way to skip that cutscene where you mark 3 over it and die and respawn, but it's a little slower, but far more consistent. And that's episode 8 done already. Some of these episodes go by very quickly. Some of them are meant to be mostly fighting arenas, but obviously we don't fight. We just skip everything.
What's a pacifist over here? Well, almost at least.
Rip
Bye.
Doom Monkey. These Doom Monkeys might be honestly the most deadly enemy in the game, like minion. Alright, I didn't get a spin there. Okay, I just don't get a spin. Okay, well, we're just gonna watch this cutscene because I picked up the wrong nunchuck.
Yeah. I'd say at least for 100%, I'd say the voodoo bunnies are the deadliest ones.
Oh, there is a way you can skip that cutscene. Oh wait, I don't know if you're supposed to do that for 100%. Wait, no, wait, I think I tested it. You can skip that, and actually, no way. You might wanna do some testing for that yourself for 100%. Because I swear I remember unlocking the doll for the Scorporilla, skipping that cutscene. Like the first
Oh yeah, I'd imagine you could, yeah.
Because I think the other one plays if you just kill the wave of enemies that spawn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can skate on this very skinny part if you make it, but it's super risky and hard. Alright. We're skipping the sludge spawning cutscene. And I think how it works is the camera needs to be at a certain spot to spawn them. That's my theory, because I remember we're like having trouble getting them to spawn for like 100%, kind of walking around until they spawn or wait. I don't remember, but that's my theory. Because I did get them to spawn like instantly by doing a double jump at the end of the rail or something like that in a run. Maybe try oh, something like that. All right, enough about 100%. We're running any percent.
Unlucky.
Here's another cutscene skip right here. It barely saves any time, but it's a skip. I'm not even gonna do that. Skate strat. There's a new strat here, but it's extremely hard than dumb risky. So doing a Mark II there is much easier.
Yeah, it's just I assume the strat is like hitting the bombs and just gliding through like that.
No, you don't have to hit the bombs actually. Oh shit.
Uh-huh. Okay.
All right, so obviously we got a big, huge arena fight we've got to do here. This is a very scary big fight because you got the Scorporilla here in the middle who constantly comes at you to attack you. Oh, I didn't pick up the free jack. But we're not doing that. Instead, we're gonna clipping into Engine's ass. Oh, what? Okay.
Nice grab.
I don't think that's ever happened. Okay, at least they're being very, very friendly and not attacking me at all. Those were some very, very passive sludges right there.
Oh yeah, I don't even remember the last time I've done that fight like normally. It doesn't really have anything useful for any category.
All right, episode 11 is very, very skip heavy. Mid game is really hard in this category.
About here onto this random piece of collision that's up here, and then we're gonna go flying again. Straight up here, and we do it again.
Like 3 Mark IIIs back to back to back. About almost. That dodge Aku thing is so dumb on nunchucks. Why do I even do it?
Right up here. Nice.
Uh-oh. He decided to start going the wrong way. And we got the penguins on missiles from Crash to Insanity. They're also in Crash Tag Team Racing. Cortex is a very big fan of using penguins on missiles. Even, I guess Von Clutch even. I guess it's just a very common weapon in the Crash universe to use penguins on missiles.
I mean, yeah, I'd be a fan of it. Seems quite effective.
Why have heat-seeking systems when you have penguins?
Yeah, exactly.
Far less expensive. All right, episode 12. So this has the biggest, dumbest. I guess it's not the biggest skip of the game, but it's the dumbest skip in the game and hardest and most inconsistent. But it saves an entire minute if you can do it. And well, I'll go for it for a little while. I'll get some attempts in. Okay, dude, please chill.
Even though this arena without the radicals attacking you is definitely not fun either.
I need you dead for the camera angle. Be right. Unfortunately. Dude! There is no way! There is no way!
Easy for the water controller.
Unfortunately, this run is really bad. That saved me 48 seconds.
Let's go.
Wow. I seriously was not expecting that. Second try, that trick is extremely good. All right, well, that's what happens when you don't drop out. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's why you do that.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right, recent find here by Doom Monkey. You don't have to float all the way over here. Okay, please go the right direction. You can just walk down this far faster.
Oh, nice. Nice. Interesting that it has collision even.
Yeah. Well, I guess you ride it like not out of bounds. Yeah, see, it's the same thing as here, so it does make sense. It's rotating entirely.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, just do that. That
Holy
yeah, bye.
That's a first. Try and jump over that thing to not activate the rat skulls, because they're very mean. The enemies in this game on hard are very ruthless. And once we get to episode 14 with our friends the Battlers.
Crash, you fool! You're
Yeah.
too late! It's time to drop the Doom Hammer on you!
I know how awful it can be in 100% I've witnessed.
Let's just dance, baby!
Yeah, you could say that. The battlers really do a lot of damage, you could say. And yeah, here's the engine boss fight.
There is a very large cutscene skip. Okay, well, you're just dead, I guess. You can skip Engine's cutscene portion for this, but it's extremely hard to go for, and like you have a 2-frame window and also have to rely on these guys. Okay, I won't game over. Good. But make sure I had lives. Good, we're good.
Well, what
And
do
here's
we
the
have
best
here?
cutscene in the game,
You'll
which you
tell
can
us where
also
Coco
skip,
is, won't you?
unfortunately.
Of course not. Disgusting.
Yeah, the
filthy
skip
particles.
involves
I hate them with
having
cheese.
the sludges
They
hit
made
2
it here.
targets
Now
at
they'll help us
once,
save Dr. Cortex.
and at the
Don't be
same time,
ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure
Stop
you can
it.
like die and like
We're with
exit
Nina
out
now.
on the other
We're with the
player or
winner.
something like that.
But Dr.
Yeah.
Cortex,
And
he's our
also, there's
friend.
RNG to it because
You don't have any
Engine has
friends.
to be
He always kicks
yapping
you in
for
the
long
torches
enough during
and
his
other
like
very
cutscene
gentle spots. But
that
I
that pans to
liked it
him.
when
If he
did
if he says a
that.
line that's short enough, it doesn't
It
even
was
work
kinda fun.
for some reason.
Listen,
Oh, yeah.
we make a deal with this filthy rodent and
Yeah, so
Pineap's face,
probably the
and
death
they
animation
help us
has to
save
like
the master.
conclude like before
Then
he
we
stops
shower them
yapping.
with Doom. Yes, we
Something
shower
like
them
that.
good, right in the eyes.
Listen up, corn dog. You help us, or Crash will sing you some knuckle music.
I'll be good! I promise! I'll be good! And once my precious master has been freed, I will gladly betray you. You don't even look like a bandicoot!
What?
Shh, it's okay. Anyway, get out of here. That's right, stupids. You need to go to Uka Uka's
Yeah,
lab and
we
stop him.
kind of just have
That's
to
where
let
they make all the delicious
this
mutants.
cutscene happen.
Maybe your revolting sister's
All right.
there too.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Yes.
Time to go, Crash.
I know, right?
The mojo we've
Uka Uka
stolen
just
is working
floating.
perfectly.
Oh,
We're
there we go.
making
Here,
more
that's just
loyal
moving.
mutant soldiers than we know what to do with.
Yes. For once, everything seems to be going according to plan.
Yo, Uka, what's the matter with you?
I sense something. A presence I've not
Shadow
felt
thing.
since...
What? Spit it out, kindling face.
A tremor in the mojo.
Shout out Cubbies, love you,
The last
bud.
time I
What's
felt
up?
It was in the presence of my older brother, Aku Aku.
Oh, Jeebus. Crash and Aku Aku are here? I'll take Blondie and make her finish work on the robot. You, stay
Alright,
behind
so
and kill
we're
Crash.
coming up to
Oh, yes. I
the
will
tree
kill
portion
Crash
of the run.
Kill him forever.
And I kind of like the big tree. This game has some really cool, like,
Oh, I love this part.
art design going on with, like, how big the worlds are. Like, this
Okay,
tree is pretty cool. Some of the levels in this game, they got some good, like, concepts going on.
Episode
Big
14,
tree.
Family Tree.
And there's a little tree to compare it. Where's the little tree? Somewhere up here. There it is, little tree.
Yay.
This tree is also infested with bunnies. They're not just any.
Oh.
What? What is happening?
Oh, that respawn zone is right also for a bomb for some reason. Okay.
A lot of new
Very
things are
interesting.
happening.
Yeah, classic marathon runs, am I right?
Yikes. I have 0 lives. I have to be very careful now.
Yeah, if you die on 0 lives, you need to go back to the start of the level.
That is right.
But if you do finish a level on 0 lives, it brings you back up to 4, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, that is a very awesome mechanic of this game. Very forgiving and honestly pretty needed because it'd be very cruel without it. Oh, dude, I got it. Nice. There is a very cool trick that I want to go for at the end of this level, but I don't know if I could go for it now because I don't want to game over.
Yeah.
It's super cool, but unfortunately, we had a very unfortunate like thing that was completely out of my control happen. That was very like what even? I wish there was a
Yeah,
life
here we
somewhere.
have the... Oh yeah, here we have the battlers, which are very scary enemies.
Yes. Oh, and you're dead. Cool. Which means I have to get rid of you at the start of this.
Yeah, you can practically get a player into your backpack on like 0 health if you drop them out and then join back in with them as they're dying.
What you do, you do want to try and use for that engine cutscene skip that nobody ever is gonna go for.
Oh yeah.
Okay, dude, don't. You know what? No wait,
Yeah,
wrong
please
player.
switch to the other player for slightly more health.
just... The cool part was right here. You can skate along these bouncy mushrooms. It's really hard to do because if you jump on the bouncy mushrooms on the skateboard, it kicks you off. But if you like slide off the edge and jump, do like a coyote jump. Okay, it's still gonna work. All right, we made it. We made it. We didn't game over.
Let's go.
And I actually saved time somehow.
Excellent.
Episode 15.
Now we have lives again, so we can play. We can not play safe anymore. And right off the bat, we're doing a boobs that skips a very large portion of this level. I actually recently played this first part for the first time in like years, because I don't even think I played it since I started speedrunning. That trick was kind of always known since I started running. I was like, oh wow, yeah, you skipped a lot at this level. Even that saves like minutes, dude.
Yeah, it's a fairly large area without much use for the Aku board even.
Oh, I forgot to mention the voodoo bunnies. I was building up bunnies being in the tree. I was gonna reveal all their voodoo bunnies. Oh look, we got an extra life, cool.
Let's go.
And that's why going for that spy bot is worth it in any percent, because sometimes they give you an extra life. Okay, good.
Yeah, nice. Get up here.
You have to do like a delayed Mark II. That spot is a weird emulator versus console comparison, because I feel like you can go for the highest Mark III ever on emulator there and not have any problems, but on this, for some reason, it like warps the other player up to you early and you can't get a Mark III out in time. So there's a weird thing going on there. I don't know what it is, but...
Episode 16. Timber Trials.
Interesting. Okay, more 3.
I think I just unlocked... Oh, I just unlocked the spin halfway, more than halfway into the game.
Let's go. Brett can finally spin.
Yes, that's right. You have to unlock the ability to spin in a Crash Bandicoot game. And you also have to upgrade it so that he doesn't get dizzy. I think Crash took a very long break from being a hero or something in between this and Tag Team Racing. He obviously got like some tattoos, he's been working out, and he just hasn't been spinning.
Yeah, and this is like the level that has the least amount of like minions in comparison to what the goal is to kill all the minions. Like getting 65 in this level is actually kind of difficult. If you like miss like 3, you're not gonna get up to 65. So especially in 100% speed runs, it is a very notorious level for not getting enough minions. Luckily here it doesn't matter at all. As we're right at the end of the level, just like that.
I kind of like to think of the Aku skateboard as... Oh, I just called the Timber Trials, apparently. I like to think of the skateboard as the Humila skate level from Crash to Insanity. Ugh. Crash to Insanity, but the entire game. Okay, that's a very, very early death trigger. Wow.
Interesting.
It's like right off the ledge. That was funny. Oh, I'm about to show off another Wii version exclusive thing of the game.
Yo.
Wow. So cool.
What is that spawn?
Dead. That's what. Yeah, so a perk with the Weavers as well with all the ranged mutants is that you can actually control where they shoot with the Wiimote.
The downside. So tell them the downside.
Well, yeah. The downside is specifically that you cannot, in any way, like cancel the animation that they do. Like with every other version of the game, you can just press the block to cancel out any animation any mutants do with their light attacks. But on the Wii version with ranged mutants specifically, it just for some reason it just doesn't work. So for specifically 100% speedruns and, well, I think pretty much like mainly just 100% speedruns, you'll lose a lot of time throughout the runs if you're gonna use a lot of stents and electric during it. And those two specifically have a really long animations for shooting, especially the stents. Stents has a really long wind down after shots come out.
It is pretty long, yeah. And we did not get lucky and get any free jacks from those voodoo bunnies. It's very rare, but you can get a free jack from them, and it makes this boss fight a lot faster.
Well,
so this point in the game is where we can start cheesing the boss fights.
Probably not
from some developer oversights.
Oh,
My
it's a bad treat, all
controls
right.
are pretty
Tell me,
tangled up for
Crash,
some reason.
Do you remember the Evolvo Ray?
Fix that
Let's
during
see what
this
happens when I
cutscene.
use the Evolvo Ray on myself.
Yeah, we get to see Uka use the Evolvo Ray on himself, which was how Crash was created in the first place, originally.
And oh no, it gives him wood. Am I player 2 or player 1? I don't know.
We'll find out soon enough.
I'm player 2, okay, so...
Yeah, the strat for this part, we need to jack Uka, and how we do that is just by shooting him with the Electrica bunch. Like, scat.
Oh! Okay, go. Oh no. It's over. Okay.
Oh yeah, unlucky. Light mishaps happened and yeah, now we gotta check another electric. We can use the Uka bolts to actually damage him, and there we go.
Dude.
That's really starting to hurt.
Okay, the battler is at least coming after us, so we good here. And the electric attacks can actually block Uka's attacks like that. It's pretty neat and pretty safe. And here we are.
Okay, that was not as bad as it could have been.
Yeah, good backups. And here's the cheesy part. Like, normally after we destroy like each of these electric generators, we're supposed to be forced off of Uka's back, and he'll go back into full health. But if we just unjack him before the third shot hits it, and then we just rejack him, then we can just keep on shooting all the generators and finish the boss fight in a really fast way. Just like that.
That battler was actually just stuck, dude. He did not move even after I walked past him.
Yeah, the AI can really get stuck after they kill one of the crashes. It can just kind of just get stuck and not do anything at all. If you get lucky, it can happen in some places like there, where it was very helpful.
I'm laughing now too, just in case.
And I'm pretty sure one of the crashes died because we have the mojo on the screen right now.
Yeah, I tried to drop out the other player, as you just like die there like every time for some reason. But if you drop the other player out before the cutscene starts, then you don't lose a life. but I didn't press like start in time, so I lost a life, but I don't think we had 0 lives. I'm pretty sure we're fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we would have gotten the game over thing before this like cutscene switch.
Oh, really?
I think.
Yeah, we had like 3 or 2 lives left still.
Is my fortress, and that is my robot out there, and I threw
But
up
yeah,
in
we've
my mouth.
taken care of like all the quote-unquote henchmen at this point, and it's just Nina's levels
Crash
left.
and Aku can't possibly stop me in time. My Doominator is almost ready, and when it destroys Wumpa Island, I won't even let you watch.
The final 3
But I love
episodes.
watching
And
things
Coco
get
just
destroyed.
appears on
Oh,
screen
you're awful.
because I don't think they accounted for widescreen for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, some of the cutscenes in widescreen are very quite funky. I mean, it was like what, this game was released in what, 2007, I think.
Yes.
So yeah, most people still had like 4x3 TVs, so makes sense.
This is as far as I can take us.
both cursors.
We'll have to fight our way to the robot's interior and
Oh look, there's
save
Crash.
your
You see him
sister.
down there? See his shadow?
Yep. Yeah, Crash, the shadow is still there, and the Crash is still loaded in. He's just invisible during the cutscenes.
In-game engine cutscenes are awesome.
Yes.
I think we skip a very long fight here.
Pretty sure, yeah. I never do this fight either in any one, so
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Wow. I
Yeah,
assume
that fight didn't have anything.
this level is very short. I'm assuming most of it is that fight.
Probably.
Oh, he's following me. Wow.
Wow. Yo, more concept art, yo.
I'm getting the controllers mixed up. Oh no. Get up there! Get up there!
You can do it.
Oh no! What's happening? Okay.
Yeah, this time for sure.
Okay, go to it from the front, I guess.
Yeah.
Not the
There
side,
we go.
whatever. I don't care how
Right,
bad
episode-
this run is, the fact we got Uwu. I forgot to mention that the name of the trick in episode 12 that we did is called Uwu. I sold so hard. Oh my god. I sold
Yeah.
so hard not mentioning that. That it used to be called Dat Strat with a D for the longest time. Okay, can you the most annoying okay. Rat girl, please. Please.
Okay.
In fact, I'm not even gonna chant. Yeah. Don't
Yeah,
do that.
there we go. Nice,
Uh-oh.
that's both. Oh,
You-
oh,
you
he's
didn't
still alive,
die.
Damn. Okay, it's early now. Yeah, there we go.
Can't see. There we go.
A good camera angle in this game. That spot earlier there that we just got through, I'm always scared of it because my game always used to crash there for some reason. I don't know why, but I just have like permanent trauma from that.
It just stopped one
Happening.
day.
Pretty sure it was... I don't remember what it was due to, but yeah, I fixed it somehow. But I'm always scared of any time going through there when the magma dolls spawn in. It's just gonna crash one day again randomly.
That is unfortunate. Mystery crashing in a crash game.
Yeah, I'm still up with the episode 12 game crash that I always have in specifically 100% speedruns. But it gets fixed by if I just put on autosave for that level specifically and then turn it off again. so yeah.
Just turning on the autosave stops crashing.
Yeah, for episode 12 specifically for me.
This game is quite something.
I'm pretty sure it's just my PS2 being really bad.
That was something.
If it works, it works.
Please, please, please.
There we go.
Very scary hover here, but we got this.
That'll easily gonna reach.
Alright. Now we're gonna be moving on to the final episode of the game.
He's oh so far, Blondie.
Indeed.
The Terminator's finished.
Final boss,
What are you
the
telling me
final
for? You
gauntlet
made me
of the
finish
run.
it.
That's
Now
not really
we've
even
got
a
an
big
appointment
gauntlet, to be honest.
smash Wampa Island flat.
Not Wampa Island. Our house is there and all our stuff. Oh, and maybe Crunch.
Oh yeah, Crunch too.
And I
Crunch
can't
was in this
wait.
game. You guys
This
remember
is
that?
us. Time to start the
Yeah.
fun.
Jesus.
That's the bad guy from SWAT. Yeah, here we go. Episode 20.
Episode 20. Revenge
Entering
Vengeance 2.
the Doominator.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna be trying to skip a big, dumb, difficult fight. Oh, as always, you know, just skipping the fights. That's the entire run.
Pretty much. Any percentage just skipping fights, 100% is screen fights.
This is a very difficult jump in particular. We're gonna fail it and try and bait out this Scorpio to. Okay, he's just gonna. He's just gonna spin in circles, I guess, instead.
Okay, 0 lives.
And 0 lives.
But I mean, it's right at the start of the level. Anyway, it's not that big of a deal to get a game over at this point.
This upcoming part with the battlers is scary, though. Uh-oh. Come on. Okay.
I suppose,
He did
yeah,
the
it
thing
can
he
be
was supposed to
scary.
do. This is... Alright, yeah.
Yeah, okay, here one is dead. And... Oh, okay. Yeah,
This Mark III is very difficult.
Yeah,
okay, I was expecting that.
Yeah.
Whatever. This part of episode 20, it's very like hard because that Scorpio. Normally, you can bait him out to attack, but he knows that there's a marathon happening right now, and he wants to show off his hey guys, I could spin like Crash Bandicoot as well.
Ooh.
They keep calling me a badger.
Oh yeah, they do like doing that.
And a furry chicken. Okay, come on, just... Ow. Did... This the Mark III is... You have to get like a very... okay. Come on.
There we go.
I don't think this is gonna make it either.
It's close.
Oh, and we got a new woo!
Let's go.
So Uwu stands for Uka Wall Uplift, by the way. Very cleverly named by me because I figured Dat Strat was it needed a new name.
This game has very cool strat names, I can say that for sure.
Yes, Uwu, boobs. That's it, I think.
Okay, at least two very cool strat names.
He did the thing that I wanted to do, which is use his special at the start.
Yeah, and we're gonna use the Scorp for the final fight, and the fastest way to move the Scorp is by doing this attack over and over again, which is done by quickly just mashing block and attack at the same time.
And doing this on a Wii remote and nunchuck is definitely something.
Yeah. Is it like the block or the nunchuck?
This is my body and my right to choose.
Yes.
Oh, you're going to get
C
some
is
punchy
block.
punch now. Crash,
Oh yeah.
come over here and take out this
So I have to like
terrible
put the
excuse for a
nunchuck on
niece.
top of the Wii remote and hold them sideways.
Oh.
And then I'm also gonna have to press down on the D-pad on the other Wii remote
You keep this
to try and do a backup strat in case I don't get this Nina rejack.
Talking about pancakes.
You want to explain that?
And as for
Yeah,
you,
so
I really didn't want to do this
I'm
myself.
quite sure, at least in the way it works, is that you need to like
Underlings
fill up
to
Nina's,
destroy you.
well, star bar, health bar, whatever you wanna call it, twice, and then instantly like checking the Arachnina or the spider bot, and then you can, whenever you get knocked out, you can easily just get back on her instantly instead of having to like get another scorp and do this thing again. And yeah, let's see what happens. This is also the fastest way to do damage by just spamming this attack over and over again. It can do a lot of damage in a really fast manner.
That should work. I don't see why that wouldn't work.
Looks pretty good. I usually just do it with just one player, but yeah, doing it with two makes sense.
And if you rejack your Scorporilla during the animation of the gear blowing up, you don't lose it. And that is why we do this.
And this boss fight is easy, at least once you get this strat, so time is coming up very shortly. Just need to destroy one more gear.
I accidentally killed my Scorp, that's fine.
No, not the Scorp.
Time is gonna start when this cutscene fades out, or starts fading out, and time.
Time.
On my end, that's a 1:10:51.
Clapper.
What a run. Alrighty. So, any shouts you guys want to give before we head over?
Oh, gross.
Yeah, the Crash Jacking Discord, the Titans community, everyone is it's a very awesome and welcoming community. We're all a big family there. Some people in the chat, Go Cubbies and Sir Bugentio. Legends. Bugentio is an epic Crash Team Racing runner. He's really, really good at the game. Hubbies is just an awesome friend, and shout out to Bacon Man for commentating. Epic Sly Runner and Titans Runner too. And shout outs to the Sly community for having me.
And then failed.
You're very welcome. Alrighty, we are gonna head over to a quick intermission, and then we will be back with the final run of this event.
I'm just so proud of you
So don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
I promise. From now on.